Hi.
Afternoon. What can I get for you?
Oh no, I'm not here to drink.
Not yet, anyway.
I was hoping you could answer some questions for me.
Really?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, it's just that this never happened to me before. You always see bartenders being questioned in the movies, but it never actually happens. You a detective?
Something like that.
Cool. How can I help?
You should probably buy a drink first. Just 'cause, you're there wasting their time. You should probably pay them something.
I was wondering if you've seen Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons, the actor? Didn't he die a few months ago?
Yeah, he did. I think he might have come here before he died.
Well, we get all sorts in here, but I don't think we've ever seen him.
Really?
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
You've only been here a few weeks?
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever.
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons
He's only
come
been
in
here for a few weeks.
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
He's only been here a few weeks.
Does a Monique Stallman ever come in here?
Never heard of her, sorry.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
Are you sure he would? Maybe it was.
No, I'm positive. See all those photos on the wall? We take photos of anyone remotely famous who walks in here. So if Frank Lyons came in, we'd have his picture somewhere.
But he pretends to be someone else when he
Nope.
comes here.
I doubt the bartender would. Black and white picture. I don't recognize. Black and I don't. Black and I don't. Black and I don't. It's a port. Black and white. I don't rec.
Alright, well let's go back to Monique.
Come in.
That cat's still out there.
Oh, hello. Again?
Tell me about Frank.
Frank? He was a solid actor. Not A-list material, but dependable. He could read his lines and hit his marks and look good on camera. He didn't demand much, and he was easy to work with. We set him up with an apartment nearby. That was all he needed. That reminds me, we still haven't moved his stuff out. I'll have to get on that.
Frank's apartment. Stuff is still there.
You really rented him an apartment. That's very generous.
Not really. The company owns it, and it's rent controlled. We couldn't pay him much, so it was the least we could do.
Can you give me the address?
Of Frank's old apartment? Why?
I just wanted to look around.
I ask again. Why?
Research.
You're very dedicated, but I'm afraid the answer is no. I'd like to give Frank some bit of dignity.
Anything else you can tell me about Frank?
Like I said, he was the dependable type. He was always willing to work with us, and he worked pretty cheap. I think he was waiting for his next break.
He got one all right.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry, no.
Anything else you can tell me about Frank?
If you want to know his life story, you can read it on the internet. I've told you all I can.
Are you sure you can't give me Frank's address? It would really help my research if I could look around.
Everything you need to know about Frank you can find on the internet. I don't feel comfortable having a stranger look through his things.
Sure.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
So basically they're telling you to look at the internet. We really need a smartphone, seriously. We have to walk back home every single time to get a little bit more information and then walk back out again. Search Frank Lyons. City Post obituary. Frank Lyons, 26, suffered a fatal heart attack while on location at the Gothic Bridge in Central Park yesterday evening. He is best known for his many roles in several independently produced films. Lyons leaves behind no family. His last film, Water Under the Bridge, CubeStar Films, is due to be released this spring. Crap, it doesn't tell us anything. Water Under the Bridge. City Post film review of Water Under the Bridge, a love drama starring the late Frank Lyons and Rebecca Chen. Okay. When dock worker Zach Lyons loses his girlfriend Yvonne Chen to a wealthy rival, Zach goes to extreme lengths to win her back. The film is a worthy attempt by CubeStar Films, but it unfortunately cannot escape the by the numbers plot or the unfortunate tragedy of Lyons' real-life death. Alright. Rebecca Chan. Are you serious? Are you really? Rebecca Chan is not a thing? Emails. Alright, nothing new in the emails.
Hey, Joey?
What could it possibly be?
I should tell Monique the truth about why I want to find Frank's apartment. She'd probably be more willing to help. You think that's a good idea?
Sure, it's worth a shot. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, right, she could call the cops and they'd lock you away. So, better not do that.
That's all for now?
Sure.
Alright, well I guess the only
You
person we
coming?
can
Yeah, let's...
ask is Frank himself, am I right? Alright, let's go ask the ghost about his apartment. Joey.
Hello, Frank.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Frank, could you tell me where you live?
Sorry, but I hardly know you.
Aw, come on, you can trust me.
I really don't think so. Sorry.
Funny thing, I went to the Minetta. They never heard of you.
Why would they?
You said you went there all the time.
I've never heard of the place.
You told me you were famous there.
Famous?
Yeah, famous at the Minetta.
The Minetta? I go there all the time. It's like my second home.
But you just said,
Say, could you spare some money for the Joe Gould Fund?
Joe Gould Fund? What's that?
What's what?
The Joe Gould Fund.
I have no idea.
But you just... Oh, never mind.
Joe Gould Fund. Huh, funny. He's got a split personality, does he really?
Could you tell me what the Joe Gould Fund is?
Why, you want to donate a couple of dollars?
I would if you could tell me what it was for.
For the upkeep and maintenance of Joe Goulds everywhere, of course.
Any Joe Gould in particular?
Who's Joe Gould?
You know what? Never mind. I'm getting a headache talking to you.
Who's Joe Gould? Okay.
Well, see you around.
Sure, bye. Is that right? No, wait, I know this.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's pretty good acting too. It's like the way he goes crazy every time he talks about Joe Gould. Alright, so note Joe Gould. Known as Professor Seagull, this West Village bohemian was a familiar figure during the 1960s. A regular at the Minetta Tavern, Joe Gould was often homeless and often broke. He claimed he was writing a book entitled The Oral History of the World and spent most of his time soliciting money, the Joe Gould Fund, in order to keep working on it. In reality, his book never existed, but his energy and enthusiasm was said to inspire other writers such as Joseph Mitchell. Really? The oral history. So he basically scammed money to buy drinks at the Minetta, but somehow his scam inspired other people to actually write the oral history of the world. Joseph Mitchell. Oh, he's dead? Was on the staff of the New Yorker magazine for nearly 60 years. From 1938 until his death in 1996, he was known for his plain-spoken essays of eccentricities and unstable people on the fringes of society. Joseph Mitchell is also known for a legendary case of writer's block. After completing his last biography in 1964, he continued to go to his New Yorker office every day until his death, but never completed another article for the magazine. Holy crap! For 32 years he wrote nothing, and he continued to be paid while he wrote nothing. Are you serious? It's raining?
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go back to the tavern. And ask about the Joe Gould Fund.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
You seriously have no no customers.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or anything called the Joe Gould Fund?
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes I think they should just rename this place the Joe Gould Bar and be done with it.
Really?
People hear about him and they come in here to ask about him. That's his portrait up there behind you. He died a long time ago.
Who was he?
He was some homeless guy who wandered the West Village in the 50s and 60s. He told some crazy stories and people found him entertaining, so they gave him money for his food and his beer. He referred to the money as the Joe Gould Fund. He also tried to write a book or something.
He never finished it?
Nope.
Hey, sounds like your soulmate.
Anything else you can tell me about Joe Gould?
I don't know much else, sorry. If you want to know more, check in another time. Lots of artist types come in here. They all know about Joe Gould.
Anything else you...
I don't know much. If you want lots of art...
Check in another time.
What are the chances of you knowing where Frank Lyons lived?
You a groupie or something?
No, not exactly.
Yes.
Hell, either way, I can't help you.
You're a groupie or something.
So,
Nope. If
Come in
there's
another
nothing but...
time. Artists and stuff come in here and they know about Joe Gould. Well, there's no one here. Oh wait, maybe maybe you'd know about Joe Gould.
Hi, Josie, can I talk to you for a bit more?
I'm kinda swamped, but okay.
Swamp, you're just standing there.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons' death?
Spooky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine someone just dying of a heart attack right in front of you.
Spooky.
Poor Monique must have been traumatized.
Yeah, traumatized all the way to the bank.
Spooky.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
No, sorry.
Are you serious?
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons' death?
Spooky. Poor.
Yeah.
You don't know the Manetta?
Do you know where Frank Lyons lived by any chance?
I don't know. L.A. That's where all the Hollywood people live.
You're so bad.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Thanks, Josie.
Sure, Roseanne.
Why? Like, you have notes, but you're just randomly asking people what they might know. It's not really,
Come in.
there's not a lot of logic.
Oh, hello. Again? Oh, Ilsa, you're back.
Oh, the
Make
cat.
yourself at home. You always do.
Ilsa. Ilsa is the cat's name.
She's a little black cat. I don't recognize the breed. She's wearing a little collar with an ID tag.
Touch her. Touch the cat.
Hey, kitty. Ouch! She scratched me.
Careful.
Get
that was
wrecked.
Frank's cat. She's a mean one.
Get wrecked. Alright, Joey. Teach the cat a lesson.
Hey, little fella.
So, and then Rosangela can...
All right, Elsa. Let's see what's on your ID tag. 12th Street and Avenue A. Hopefully that's where we need to be.
Okay. Cat trick, yes.
Cute cat.
Thanks, but she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
Cute cat.
Thanks. Just between...
Open your notebook, Joe Gould Fund.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry. No.
Man, you're boring.
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry. No.
You are so boring.
Thanks for
Alright,
the chat, Moon.
Sure.
let's go break into Frank's old place. Frank's door. Why is there spooky music here?
There's nothing down the hall. One of Frank's neighbors, I assume. That's not Frank.
Okay, we can only click on Frank's door.
One of Frank's That's not. That's Frank Lyon's door. Or at least it used to be. Locked.
Wait, what if Frank was possessed by Joe Gould?
Once again, it's up to the dead guy to sort things out.
That's your
Be
job.
my guest.
Interesting.
I don't recognize anybody in those photographs. Frank's television, cold and silent.
Tissues. Ew.
Maybe Frank had a cold before he died?
Oh,
At least I hope so. I don't want to think about what those tissues were for.
yes you do. He watched porn on the television and he fapped.
Oh, sweet, a ball of yarn. For the cat, I guess.
Or maybe he was into knitting. How do you know?
Looks like a poster for a B-grade Arabian Nights flick. Frank Lyons has got top billing. It's a movie poster. Looks like hard-boiled detective schlock. Frank Lyons starred in it.
Alright. Nothing there.
Looks like a food and water bowl for the cat. Ugh, there's still some food left in there.
Eat it.
Looks like a film script.
Okay, well this is it. I knew you'd come. Yvonne, how'd you know I'd come? I know you, Yvonne, perhaps too well. Listen, I have to tell you something. Come on, the boat's gonna leave any minute. I'm not going. Not going? What do you mean you're not going? I said I'm not going. You're staying? Yes, I'm staying here with Tom. Right.
It's a poster for a romantic comedy. Looks like our boy Frank had a supporting role. There's nothing in there but junk.
So you should go in there.
A bunch of magazines related to the film biz. Celebrity gossip, most likely. It's nice to see that some things never change. Looks like Frank was a collector of old film reels. I wonder what he played them on.
Wonder what he played them on.
It looks like a still from a moving picture. I think I recognize Frank in the background. Does it want to hug? Boy, if I could touch it, that... Don't know what I could do with it.
Alright, well we've got the script.
I can't do anything. Looks like a...
I'm not going? What do you mean you're not going? I said I'm not going, you're staying. So, do I just tell her the script? Do I need to tell her the script?
You sure this guy was in pictures? He didn't even have a hot tub.
Was he supposed to?
If I was in pictures, I'd have a hot tub.
Well, naturally.
Although, I did find something interesting.
What?
There was a piece of paper just lying on a table.
Do you remember what was on it?
Of course I do.
Sounds like a film script.
Probably the last thing he worked on before he died. You ever hear these lines in a flick before?
No. I haven't gone to the movies since, well, you.
Makes no difference. It's probably not important.
You're not important. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the bridge. Ah, it's raining now.
Is that right? No, wait,
Hi again.
I know this. I knew you'd come.
How did you know?
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Vaughn. Perhaps too well.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
I'm not going.
Not going? What do you mean you're not going?
I said I'm not going.
You're staying?
Yes, I'm staying here with,
Tom? Was it Tom?
Tom.
Tom? Tom? What's that idiot have that I don't?
He's a good man, Zach, and he needs me.
And what about me?
You don't need me, Zach. You never did.
Huh? That's not in the script.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Just forget me. Be free.
Yvonne! Wait! Yvonne! Yvonne! Yvonne? Alright! Finished. Finally. Hey Monique, when's the rap party again? Monique? Where is she? Where is everybody? Hey, come on guys. This is weird. Where did everybody go? We done? Can I go now? We done? Can I go now?
Can I talk to him again?
Frank,
Oh, Rebecca, thank God. We just finished the scene, right? So where did everybody go?
I'm not Rebecca, Frank.
What? Of course you are. Only Rebecca could have finished the scene. Something's not right. Something is not right. I was here, filming the scene. Something happened.
Here it comes.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
I'm a ghost and I'm haunting my last film shoot. That's so cliche.
I'm sorry, Frank. I really am.
So what now?
Just relax and take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
I liked it better when it smacked her in the head. It was
Ow.
funnier.
I gotta work on my landings.
It's so bright. It should hurt my eyes, but it doesn't.
I don't think it's real light. I'm not sure what it is.
It's beautiful.
Just head towards it, Frank. That's all you need to do.
You know, my very first acting role was a ghost. I was 8 years old. We put on a Halloween play in the 3rd grade. I played Scary Ghost number 3. Funny the things you remember. It wasn't a bad life, was it? I might not have made it big, but I made it somewhere. How many can say the same, huh?
Tell him about his fame. Agree with him. Try them. You got famous after you died on set.
You're bigger than you think.
Really?
The movie was a big hit. Everyone knows your name now.
They do? Figures. I'm famous and all I had to do was get choked to death.
Yeah. Wait, what? You weren't choked. You had a heart attack.
No, I was choked. I remember it distinctly.
The news reports all said it was a heart attack.
No disrespect, but I think I know how I died. The large hands around my neck? You don't forget a thing like that.
Why would the press lie about how you died?
I don't know. You'd think that they'd love a story about a murder. Funny, it doesn't even bother me. I think I'm ready to go.
Wait, hold on a second.
No can do. I gotta fly. See you around, and thanks.
Just a few questions. Damn it.
Choked to death. Ah.